The extent of the destruction left in the wake of Alexandre Bissonnette's deadly attack was painfully obvious in court today. One survivor told the judge, "I see danger even here in court. I imagine it and I create scenarios and I think about how to intervene. Are there children? How do we protect them? I do that everywhere." 6 men were shot and killed at their mosque after evening prayer. They left behind children and widows. Louisa Mohammed Saeed says telling her 3 girls that their father, Abdel Karim Hassan, was dead was the most difficult thing she's ever done. She told the judge, "He won't be there for their graduation ceremony or for their marriages, and my last child will have no memories of her father, and that is so unjust." That sense of injustice was shared by many. Survivors also spoke of regret that they didn't do more to stop Bissonnette. Some wondered if they should have joined Azzedine Soufiane, who tried to disarm the shooter. He died in the process.
Lui, il a eu le courage d'y aller. Nous, on n'a pas eu le courage. Puis, à chaque instant, on pense à ça. Puis, il y a toujours cette question, est-ce qu'on aurait dû y aller ou pas?
But in a touching moment, the judge comforted El Amari, saying, "Everyone in this room would have done the same as you. Those are natural reflexes. The actions of Mr. Soufiane surpass us. That's why we call him a hero." Once the prosecutor and the defense have wrapped up their sentencing arguments, it'll be up to the judge to decide on Alexandre Bissonnette's sentence. He faces a minimum of 25 years before parole, but he could face up to 150 years. Jayla Bernstein, CBC News, Quebec City.
Many of the victims have been struggling to make sense of why Bissonnette walked into the mosque that January evening last year and opened fire. As part of the sentencing hearing, we are getting a clearer sense of his disturbing motivation.
Moi, je voulais sauver des gens. Tu voulais sauver des gens, oui. Sauver des gens de... des attaques terroristes.
A 3-hour interrogation video aired at the hearing is where Bissonnette described a growing fixation on terrorist attacks, apparently obsessed with anti-Muslim and anti-immigration policies. Police say Bissonnette was reading a lot about Donald Trump from right-wing websites. Hello. When questioned about why he did it, Bissonnette said the final straw was Justin Trudeau, saying he would welcome more refugees to Canada, and said he became convinced he and his family would be killed.
On a su que le gouvernement canadien irait prendre plus de réfugiés, ceux qui ne seraient pas admis aux États-Unis seraient rendus ici. Là, j'ai comme perdu la carte.
Bissonnette also researched mass shootings, mostly in the U.S. He appeared to be particularly interested in Dylan Roof, the man who killed 9 people at a Charleston church, and Marc Lepine, who targeted women in the 1989 École Polytechnique massacre. After the shooting, Bissonnette told a social worker that he regretted not having killed more people at the mosque. All of this will be taken into account when the judge hands down his sentence. And as Jayla mentioned, Bissonnette could face 150 years in prison. That is if the judge agrees that his murder sentences should be served consecutively.